Hello everyone, my name is Gus.
Hi, I'm Woody.
And today we'll be reacting to a video that someone sent us and I haven't seen. So I have no idea what's in there.
Cool. It's a dual real reaction.
Dual real reaction, and I know we're going to get bombarded with, you should have done your research.
Yeah, well, we don't
I
always want to do that.
We did 0 minutes of research on this.
Yeah, that's not our purpose.
But I know the title. The title of this one is Top 10 Underwater Discoveries the Government is Trying to Hide. So I already can tell you're going to love this, and I'm going to have some problems.
I'm going to say that I'm going to go into it open-minded. That's all. I don't know what they're going to say.
Okay.
Maybe there are some things the government's trying to hide.
I feel...
I don't know. I'm not prejudging anything. But go ahead and prejudge because that's what he does.
No, I just feel that when you say you're going to go in there open-minded, you're insinuating that I'm not open-minded or that I'm not going in open-minded. That's absolutely not the case.
I'm just going to look into the camera at our audience.
That is the biggest myth.
No, I'm not saying you're...
But that is the biggest myth of Dive Talk, that I'm not open-minded. I'm the one who keeps saying it's like it could be anything. You're the one who's like it's aliens. You sound way close-minded.
Okay. Yeah, you're open-minded.
All right, whatever.
80% of the ocean is still unexplored. Who knows what mysteries lie beneath the water? And who knows if all the discoveries are even being disclosed to the public? From underwater UFOs to secret military bases and giant sea creatures. Let's talk about this and more only in today's video. Starting off this countdown, we have David Fravor. David Fravor is a U.S. Navy commander who spoke about some pretty terrifying things that he encountered underwater while working for the Navy. So according to him, twice while recovering spent practice munitions out of the water, he spotted a weird underwater object. The first time, he saw a dark mass underwater. He described it as being a big mass that was kind of circular. He said he was certain that it wasn't a submarine. For the second sighting, he was retrieving a practice torpedo when this same weird thing sucked it down into the depths of the ocean. The torpedo was never seen again. So what was this big mass that he was seeing? In our ninth spot, we have the naval report. After hearing David's interview, a 79-year-old...
Wait, the first one, can we react?
Okay, sure. What is there?
Are you trying to say by saying like the whale, the submarine, or whatever that it couldn't be anything else?
No, I'm not saying that. Okay, I'm just saying that's what makes sense.
You said I know because of the open-minded.
But no, but the guy is like,
open-minded.
He didn't think it was a submarine. Well, like that's your opinion.
But you're open-minded. It could be.
It could be anything.
Like, could it be an advanced civilization from another planet?
No,
that's a good.
Old woman contacted him. She said that her father was a naval officer, and when she was a child, her father showed her a telegram that stated that unidentified objects had been sighted going in and out of the water at one of their locations.
No problem.
The woman's father told her, and I quote, "We get these all the time, and it's always in the same area." But obviously, the Navy isn't going to release this information to the public. In our 8th spot today, we have the Sycamore Knoll. This is a weird...
That's it? That one's
okay. So let me
lame-ish.
Let me get this straight. A woman said that when she was a baby, her dad told her, show her a telegram because she knew how to read when she was a baby, and said in this telegram clearly states there's weird objects entering and exiting the water, and the Navy's not gonna disclose it. And so she grew up with that, and now it's on a video and it's a fact. Like, everybody's like, oh, I'm on board with that.
Yeah, I'm not moved by that one in either direction.
Underwater structure located close to Malibu. No one knows what it is, but it looks like a weird stadium-shaped structure, and it's located about 2,000 feet underwater. It's also massive. It's about 2.5 to 3 miles wide. It also has what appears to be pillars or columns supporting it up, and under there it looks like an entrance. One theory is that it's an underwater alien base. Crazy, I know, but a number of UFO sightings have been reported for years in that area. Some even claim to see UFOs landing in the waters in that exact area, and this was before the underwater structure was even discovered. Freaky, isn't it? What do you think it is, though? Let me know in the comments below.
What I think is that we need another shirt that says aliens are real. I mean, of course they are. There's no problem with that. I don't know if that's an alien base, but it could be.
What? Okay, hold on. Hold on.
I don't think it's unplausible to think that through time warping, which I study I watch a lot about this.
Okay, here we go.
That they could possibly have been here, studied us, made a base, and big time scientists are studying right now that there are parallel times existing simultaneously. Simultaneality, I think it's called. And that
sounds legit.
An advanced civilization can figure out, or could possibly have figured out, how to warp time and move through dimensions that we don't understand yet. Let's keep going.
Our 7th spot today, we have the unidentified object. Now, in case you were unaware, there's this whole theory that aliens live in underwater bases, and that's why a number of UFO sightings are by lakes, or people have seen these saucers rise up or into the lakes.
Which people?
Well, in 1970, biologist Ivan Sanderson published a book titled The Invisible Residents. In this book, he talked all about UFOs or USOs, unidentified submerged objects, aka UFOs that have been spotted going into the water or rising up out of it. According to this book, on April 19th, 1957, a crew member on board a Japanese fishing boat witnessed something very strange. He saw 2 metallic silvery objects descend from the sky and dive right down into the sea. He described them as being 10 meters long with no wings or anything. When the craft hit the water, it caused great waves and rocked their boat tremendously. So maybe the whole UFO, USO theory is true, and they're living underwater. Who knows? In our 6th spot today, we have the gold. Did you know that $771 trillion worth of gold lies hidden in the ocean? Yes,
that could be true.
Heard me. Wouldn't it be nice to just be swimming along and bump into some gold and become a millionaire?
Yes, it would be nice.
It's not that easy. Ocean waters around the world contain about 20 million tons of gold.
Wait. She just said it's not that easy, but there's a ton of YouTube channels that go down there and find gold immediately.
Well, we know that Jimmy, our friend,
well, yeah, but Jimmy, I mean, they spend years
on a wreck that they went to court and ultimately staked the claim to. I think it's off of North Carolina.
Yes,
that they believe they will
There's
ultimately find
$50
million, and not maybe. They brought it up. They brought up.
Yes. Yeah, but you're
millions already.
I know, but it took them years to find this wreck. I'm talking about all these other, like, I've seen them, YouTubers that go down and find like $500,000 gold
they
bars.
They do, or is it just planted kind of not true stuff?
No.
Wow.
They say they have never, ever planted them.
Amazing.
And we should believe them. Because they be careful, because they just put their hands in the sand and pull out $50,000 crystals. That was just lucky. They do not plan this stuff for views. They do not. It's that easy.
It's sad that that's what's being done. If they do, I don't like that.
And there's footage of them buying this stuff that they later claim they found. But that's all staged.
Horrible. Why do they do that? That ruins the legitimacy of YouTube. I don't want our channel ever to be thought of that way. We will never do that kind of stuff.
Well, people say everyone does it.
When I found gold in the river, I didn't plant that.
All right.
I didn't plant that in the river. I think it's gold.
Let's move on, everybody.
In them, each liter of water would contain approximately 13 billionths of a gram of gold. So you need to collect and filter an awful lot before becoming rich. And currently, there's no cost-effective method to remove the gold from seawater and be profitable. Now, people have tried. None have been successful. One case that I want to talk about has to do with a man named Ford Jerrigan. He came up with a plan for a gold accumulator. The plan was to extract gold from the Long Island Sound using a process involving mercury and electricity treatments. In fact, people thought that it was great, and before he knew it, he had investors, and he raised about $1 million for this project.
And then,
but in the end, he scammed them all and fled with the money.
I saw that coming.
We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with the giant sea monster. Now, if you watched my video on Google Earth, then you already have seen me talk about this. If you haven't, Then, well, Google Earth basically caught a giant sea beast on their satellite camera. It was spotted off the coast of Antarctica's Deception Island. And no one, even scientists, don't know what it is. It could just be a whale, but it's still unconfirmed. Theories range from it being an underwater UFO to a kraken or another sea beast that we have yet to discover.
No
to be
problem.
honest, to me, it looks like a massive squid, but what do you think it is? Let me know
Probably
in
a
the
massive
comments below. In our fourth spot, we have
Giant
the
squid.
UFO video. More UFOs.
Oh,
now, this
boy.
was a leaked video showing what appears to be a UFO diving into the ocean. The video
is
was
that?
filmed in 2019 off
is
the
that?
coast of San Diego. Eventually, people
By
were
whom?
demanding answers, so the Pentagon eventually came forward saying that
yeah.
the video was authentic and that they don't know what the object is in the video.
Have you noticed that all these Pentagon videos are taken by these spy jets, multi-billion-dollar spy jets, and that's the best quality picture that thing can get.
No, I've seen better.
My $100, Nokia from 1,000 years ago takes better pictures than that.
But what I'm intrigued by is why are there so many reportings of UFOs, even from the astronauts that were on the space station? Some of them have said they've seen unidentified flying objects. Like, what is that? They were even looking out the window while traveling at times. Like, what was that? What is that thing? It's moving in a very organized fashion. You can watch videos of that. These are astronauts.
Sure.
There's no problem saying that there are unidentified flying objects.
Absolutely
We
not.
don't know
No
what
problem.
they are. I'll give you
True.
that. It could be anything from an alien to a
Well,
satellite that fell in the water. I don't know.
It
That's
could
all
be
I'm saying.
Space debris. Yeah, who knows?
In the video, the object flies across the screen before stopping and slowly lowering itself into the water. Apparently, this was recorded by official Navy personnel. What do you think that could be? The Pentagon has no explanation for it yet.
And
In
no
our
good
third spot
cameras,
today,
apparently.
we have the plastic. The amount of plastic currently in our oceans is disgusting. Currently,
Government's not hiding this.
5.25 trillion macro and micro pieces of plastic are in our ocean. There's 46,000 pieces in every square mile of the ocean.
Terrible.
Every day, around 8 million pieces of plastic make their way into our oceans. And guess what? Fish are eating them, and then we're eating these fish.
Yep.
So slowly, these microplastics are ending up in our bodies. But not just from fish. From bottled water, beer, honey, sea salt, and
Yes.
tea bags have all been exposed as microplastic carriers.
Yep.
We're killing marine life and ourselves, slowly but surely, and the governments are hardly addressing this issue. In our second
Well, they're
spot,
not
we have the
hiding it.
nuclear waste.
No,
Now,
they
you
didn't
didn't
say
know
hiding
this, but
it.
our
They said hardly addressing it. And
Right.
the reason is, just to respond to her, is because how do you address it? Which government is going to clean up what
That's right.
area? And by the way, you just got through cleaning that up. Guess what flowed through the rivers the next day? And, there's another side. How much can the oceans naturally handle? I mean, are we ever going to be able to stop all of it? No. But we can be conscious of it. We can recognize and be intelligent and say, it's a problem and it's bad for the environment, and ultimately that could kill us as a species. I mean, that's not an unintelligent statement. Can we fix it? Can we dump tons of money in it and just, I don't know. So I think it's always good when they bring up that this is in existence.
I
and
think
we
it's
could-
funny she didn't cover the giant garbage patch, which a lot of people don't know.
Well, a lot of people
about
aren't
these.
sure if that's real, by the way. They've never been able to.
What?
Yeah, there's been a lot of speculation that where is it? Go try to find the giant garbage patch in the ocean, the one that's
they're clean.
25 miles long or whatever. Where is it?
There's footage of it with actual cameras that actually show the actual
I've
stuff.
heard a lot of controversy over that, so I'm not sure about
Wow.
that one. Yeah, that.
So the roles reversed because I've actually seen footage and it's legit. It's for real. It's undeniable.
I know. I've heard about the footage being
Oh my god.
made and up and so forth. So
Where
I don't
do you
know.
hear this?
Just different reports. Go research it on the internet. You'll see that there is controversy around that topic. That's
Okay.
leave it at that because
All right.
I don't know if it's real or not.
You need to get an open mind.
Oceans are radioactive. Since 1952, low levels of radioactive waste have been discharged into the Irish Sea, the English Channel, and the Arctic Ocean. This radiation can enter the food chain through plankton, and then the fish eat the plankton, and then we eat the fish. In fact, radioactive cesium and plutonium have already been found in seals and porpoises. And it's getting worse. As the nuclear energy industry grows, more and more radioactive waste will be disposed of and find its way into our ground and water supply. Again, another scary thing the government doesn't address. And in our number one spot today, we have the secret underwater.
I don't know if the government doesn't address that one. She said the government doesn't address it. I don't know about that. That's all I'm saying.
Water bases. Allegedly, the government has a number of secret underwater bases. They're just hidden from the public, so we don't know about them. We do know of one base though, and that's the Naval Testing Facility in Lake Bayview, Idaho. The lake that it's located in is 1,200 feet deep, and it is pretty remote, so it's deep and secluded enough to run these tests. If they have one there, who's to say they don't have more and in the ocean? Only time will tell. Alright guys, that's all for today's video.
Nobody's to say that. Nobody, I would respond to her. Nobody's saying that they don't have more. It's a bit. I'm sure the military has bases or structures that they don't want people to know about. I don't have a big problem with that. I don't think that's outrageous.
Yeah, and they're not going to disclose them, but I just don't see what. How about underwater military base? Where? Like what? For what?
Know. We don't know. The point is, so what? I'm sure it exists.
No, it's fine. The video's over. But what?
Sorry.
So what? What is?
Start over.
I like yours. So what?
So what? Okay, they got it. They have a. I believe that governments do have underwater things that they don't want people to know about. Wow, that's really shocking. No, I mean, I've always thought that.
I think by now, like we would know about it. I don't think it's secret. I mean, I don't think there's any underwater bases out there. Personally, I think we would have already found out about them.
That's because you told us at the beginning of that, or one of the videos, or I don't remember when, not that long ago, that you disclosed that you were in a 20-year-old Navy SEAL. I was shocked to hear that, by the way, when you told me that.
Okay.
I thought you were.
So you're telling me out of the thousands
and thousands, are you 22-year-old Navy SEAL?
Out of the thousands and thousands of people that have worked in these secret underwater bases,
24.
Not one leak. Not one person ever said, actually, I worked on that underwater base in the Keys.
I got you not a day over 25 Navy SEAL.
God, this is horrible. I don't even know where to go with this. It's like
I do a shirt. Gus is a 20-year-old Navy SEAL.
What are you talking about?
You just said you disclosed that you weren't. Gus is not a 20-year-old Navy SEAL. I'm making myself laugh.
All right.
No, it's funny. That's so
You're
funny.
delirious.
I would not have known that unless you. I'm just saying, thank you for coming out with that.
You're still talking about the last video.
I
Like, why?
appreciate you coming out with that.
That was last week.
That one will stick in my head for a while. That's all.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm appreciative of your honesty there. Because I don't think anybody would know.
Let's just wrap this up because people are unsubscribing by the second. This lady, by the way, she does a great job as a presenter. Don't always agree with the content, but I don't think she creates it anyway. She has been on the channel before.
Yes.
And if you enjoy our reaction or if you enjoy her narration and presentation, click on the video right here. So you can watch more of her and you can watch more of us.
Thanks, everyone.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.